Hi, this is Dr. Matsuka at ENC, and in this video we will go over some practice examples for electricity to prepare for your exam too. Here is a picture of the equations that you're responsible for on the exam: power, energy, and cost, along with just clarifying each of the variables that you'll need to know. Alright, let's jump into our first example. A coffee maker draws 10 amps of current will operate at 120 volts. So what are we looking for? How much power does the coffee maker use?
Right, I equals 10 amps, V equals 120 volts, P equals question mark. So this uses one of our other equations, P equals IV. And fortunately we don't have to rearrange it at all because we're looking for power. All right, so P equals 10 amps times 120 volts. So you get 1200, and power is in watts. 1200 watts. That's a lot of watts. Right, so that's a lot of energy at one time. Here we're looking for power again. You have the heating element of an iron. Operates at 110 volts with a current of 15 amps. And what is the power dissipated by the iron? Right, just power. All right, so we have V equals 110 volts. I equals 15 amps. P equals question mark. So we have our equation P equals IV. Again, we don't have to rearrange it. So P equals 15 times 110. I'm going to plug that into my calculator. 15 times 110, and we get 1650 watts. So, same order of magnitude as your coffee maker, but just a little bit more. Right. Oh, okay, we're getting into prices now. We're getting the cost. Right, at a price of 10 cents per kilowatt hours, how much does it cost to keep a 120 watt light bulb on for one whole day? All right, there's a lot here. Okay. Let's see, what do we got? Our price equals 10 cents per kilowatt hour. Let's see, our watts is power, right? Power equals 120 watts. And then one whole day, that's the time. Time equals 1 day. We're going to have to convert that into hours here, and that's 24 hours. Right. And we want to know cost. Cost equals price times energy. Energy. All right. Energy equals power times time. All right. So we're going to have energy equals 120 watts times 24. Right. 120 times 24. Let me calculate this out. Is 2880, but this is in watt hours, and we want kilowatt hours, right? Because we have our kilo there. Kilo represents 1,000, right? So we have to divide this by 1,000, right? Because 1,000 watt hours equals 1 kilowatt hour. And usually our prices are in kilowatt hours just because that's how they do it. And so you get 2.88 kilowatt hour, right? So in our equation, as I gave before, actually divide by 1,000 in order to get in the right units of kilowatt hour. Right, our cost is going to be the energy versus times price, right? So the price here is 10 cents per kilowatt hour. Our energy is 2.88 kilowatt hours. And so we get 28 cents is our cost. That's the total cost for having a light bulb on for the whole day, 28 cents. All right. Lastly, we get our another coffee maker. Okay, how much does it cost to run a 1200 watt coffee maker for 20 minutes each day for 1 month or for 30 days at a price of 14 cents per kilowatt hour? So actually in Boston, we pay a little bit closer to 14 cents per kilowatt hour. All right, so this will be a good estimate for us. All right, so we have our power equals 1200 watts. Okay, we have our, let's see, our time. We have 20 minutes per day, right? Wow. And we need to convert 20 minutes into hours. Right, so that's a third of an hour. Right? Because an hour is 60 minutes. So I'm going to scratch this off here. I'm going to say a third of an hour for 30 days. All right. So we have our time per day times the number of days. Right, that gives us 10 days. 10 hours. 10 hours. So we're talking about a total time of 10 hours. And lastly, we have our price, which is 14 cents per kilowatt hour. All right, so we're going to do the same procedure again, find out what's our total energy. Our total energy is going to be the power in watts multiplied by the time. We're going to divide by 1,000 so we can get the right units. So we get 1,200 times 10 divided by 1,000, right? And so that becomes 12,000 divided by 1,000, and that is 12. So the total energy we're talking about is 12 kilowatt hours, and your cost equals your energy times the price, and so you get 12 times 14. That also, plug this into our calculator, and we get 168 cents, which is the same thing as $101.68. All right, so your cost per month to run this coffee maker is going to be $1.68. All right, so that's it for our examples. I hope this video helps you. Please feel free to reach out to me or others if you have any questions.